Sipping slow, yakking the act, thinking I'm a man.
Kendrick Lamar is getting sued. Rodney O is suing Future, Metro Boomin, and Kendrick Lamar over like that royalties, and these are facts. Why is he doing that? Well, apparently they did not clear the sample. Now, this is mainly Metro Boomin and Future's fault because this is their project, this is their album, right? So because of that, here we are. Rodney O is actually a singer who is on the original sample for Like That, because the Like That sample is like some type of soul song or something like that. But here's what Rodney O had to say about this, champ. This is what he's saying. Bring up these likes, TMZ.
Say, I was cool with Drake.
Hold on. Let's take it from the top. We're gonna take it from the top. This is Rodney O, champs. This is what he said.
Would want Kendrick on their song, I understand that, but say I was cool with Drake. Give me that option to say yay or nay. My rights manager, Nicole Key, told me from the beginning something's not right. They just dropped the ball and not giving us any type of respect, man. And that's cold to do that to old school artists, man. You know, they came to me. I didn't go to them. I didn't tell them to use my record. They came to me. So to come to me, take my record, make all this money, out on tours, do this and that, and act like we're not a part of it, even left me off the Grammy nomination. How can you do that? You know what I mean? So just no respect at all. And that's how a lot.
So yeah. So like I told y'all, that's Rodney O. So Rodney O made a song with Joey Cooley called Everlasting Bass. If you look up Everlasting Bass, it's pretty much where the Like That sample is coming from. This guy is saying, hey, y'all didn't get my permission to do it. Y'all got a Grammy nomination for this song. I didn't get any type of proceeds from this. I'm suing y'all. Apparently he's cool with Drake too, which I don't get why that even matters. Why does you being cool with Drake got anything to do with anything? I don't know. I'm gonna run it back one more time though for y'all. Smash the like, share the video, gang. Crazy.
Everybody would want Kendrick on their song. I understand that, but say I was cool with Drake. Give me that option to say yay or nay. My rights manager, Nicole Key, told me from the beginning something's not right.
So hold on. He's trying to say, give me that right to say if you could diss Drake or not with my sample. Is that what he's trying to say? I never even heard nothing like that. That's interesting.
They just dropped the ball and not giving us any type of respect, man. And that's cold to do that to old school artists, man. You know, they came to me. I didn't go to them. I didn't tell them to use my record. They came to me. So to come to me, take my record, make all this money, out on tours, do this and that, and act like we're not a part of it, even left me off the Grammy nomination. How can you do that? You know what I mean? So just no respect at all. And that's how a lot.
Interesting. So he basically trying to say he mad at y'all diss Drake without his. Yo, bro, don't nobody need your permission to diss Drake. Don't nobody need your permission to diss Drake. You use my sample to diss Drake. Nigga. Listen, man. The only person that dissed Drake on there was Kendrick Lamar. I'm pretty sure all parties agreed to have it done. Future was there, Metro was there. I'm pretty sure all parties agreed to diss Drake. Now, whether or not it's used on your sample, I mean, you didn't like the fact that they dissed Drake. If they paid for the beat, they can do whatever the hell they want with it, correct? I mean, if you got authorization, you gave them authorization to use the sample. If they paid for the sample, how you gonna sue by that? You can sue someone for using your sample to diss someone that you rock with. I never even heard of that. So this isn't even about them paying for the sample. So the sample was cleared. The problem is he said they used his sample to do something that he didn't approve of. So apparently he didn't know that he was giving them the sample and the sample was being used to diss Drake. To be truthful, the sample wasn't used in this Drake. Kendrick put his own verse on the record, and he decided to diss Drake. Future and Metro are not dissing Drake on that record. Metro is just a producer. Metro doesn't know that Kendrick Lamar is jumping on this record to diss Drake. Maybe Future knows, but Metro didn't make the beat with the intention of dissing Drake. Understand? So he says he wants the royalties from it. He can't get the royalties from it if you cleared the sample. Why do he want royalties from it? That doesn't even make sense. So now you mad? This doesn't even make sense, bro. What is he even talking about? Bro, you're upset because they used the sample that was already given to them by you to diss someone that you liked. So this guy's either mook or he's mook. Champ, you gotta be mook. Because why are you going out your way to sue? Are you doing this because Drake did it? So either your social security ain't busting like it's supposed to, or you mook. Because ain't no way you going out your way to try to sue based on the fact that they diss someone that you respect, apparently, or that you have a crush on, apparently. So this guy might be a geezer mook. Yeah, he might be a geezer mook for that matter. Y'all diss Drake. I don't like that. I'm suing. I want all the royalties. Nigga, nobody made the beat or used your sample with the core intention to diss Drake. Kendrick hopped on the record. Okay? If that man got paid to use, if that man was paid off and his sample, and he agreed to let them use the sample, he not gonna win this case, bro. You know what I'm saying? Equal says, get off my lawn syndrome has kicked in. It might have, champ. Maybe it did. Maybe it did kick in. Oh, man. He said, yes, he did, man. Sorry, champ, but it was about... No, the album being called We Don't Trust You obviously is about Drake, right? But the song like that is the only person dissing Drake on there is Kendrick Lamar, correct? Future's verses are not about Drake. Yes, the album is called We Don't Trust You and it's dissing Drake. But that particular song, every song that's on that album is not dissing Drake though. The theme of the album is, yeah, we don't trust you, Drake. But every song on that album isn't about Drake. And like that, just so happened to have Kendrick jumping on the record dissing Drake. That's it. Future's verses ain't have nothing to do with Drake. And even if it did, how is he upset if they cleared the sample? If there's no sample clearing issues, why are you mad that they use your beat to diss someone? Specifically Kendrick Lamar. Specifically Kendrick. Because We Don't Trust You doesn't have any diss records towards Drake except for Kendrick's verse on Like That. That's what I'm saying. So what is his problem? What is his issue? I don't understand. If anything, you should take it up with Kendrick Lamar. If you want to sue Kendrick, champ. If you want to sue Kendrick, sue Kendrick. Salute to Tashana in the chat who says, why he wait over a year to sue? That's what I want to know. Did he just hear Like That now? Like, bro, you waited over a year to make this lawsuit all of a sudden. Now that it's back in conversation and it's been over a year since this beef happened, now you talking about, hey, I want to sue, champ. I want to do a lawsuit. I want to sue. What we doing? He cleared the sample, right? Metro Boomin and Future cleared the sample. Why are we even having this discussion in the first place, bro? You want to sue Kendrick? Go right ahead. I don't know if you're going to win. But I've never heard of people coming out of the woodworks to say, hey, you use my sample to diss somebody that I like. You don't get to sue behind that, bro. You just don't. And I'm going to run it back one more time because I know some of y'all just came in. Make sure you're running up these likes, by the way. Look at this, man.
Everybody would want Kendrick on their song. I understand that. But say I was cool with Drake. Give me that option to say yay or nay. My rights manager, Nicole Key, told me from the beginning something's not right. They just dropped the ball and not giving us any type of respect, man. And that's cold to do that to old school artists, man. You know, they came to me. I didn't go to them.
How are you saying they disrespecting old school artists? And bro, he said, okay, so he's saying, say if I was someone who actually liked Drake and you use my sample to this. This doesn't make sense, man. I don't know. I don't know what his problem is, man. He's saying it's disrespectful for you to diss someone without my permission. He said y'all should have got my permission to diss Drake. Bro, we don't need your permission to diss Drake. We cleared the sample. We cleared the sample, bro. What do you mean we need your permission? You're not respecting me because you didn't you didn't ask me for permission if you could diss someone on my beat. Like, bro, shut up. You got paid already. What are you complaining about, bro? The sample got cleared, gang. The sample got cleared. What are you complaining about, bro? Salute to Jacqueline. If they cleared the sample, it ain't none of your goddamn business. Bro, mad that God dissed. I'm suing. You don't have a case, bro. You don't got a case, bro. He making it seem like they ain't cleared the sample, bro. The sample is cleared. What is your problem, bro? I think he ran out of rice pudding. That's what happened. You know what happened, champs? This guy ran out of rice pudding. He ain't got no more rice pudding in his fridge. He's like, God damn, I'm about to sue these bad boys. I'm gonna get these whippersnappers. I'm telling TMZ on them. I ain't got no more rice pudding. My social security. Trump done turned off my social. I'm gonna get these young whippersnappers. Like, yo, bro. You don't have a case, bro. You don't have a case. Yeah, you might have ran out of rice pudding and all that. All right, listen. Maybe you got an Epsisol or something. I don't know. This is not gonna help your case, champ. Yeah. Listen, if Trump turned off your social security, you're gonna take it up with the government, gang. I don't know what he's trying to do here. I don't understand. I'll be honest. I think this is crazy, man. Run up these likes, man. Smash the like, share the video, man. This is crazy, though. This doesn't make sense. Too little, too late, in my personal opinion. I'm gonna say that, man. Yeah, too little, too late, gang. So, some other people wanted to talk about Drake and Kendrick beef. Ladies and gentlemen, do the mayor a favor and go to showfacenews.com for the brand new mayor merch. Yes, wear the mayor's quotes in style all fall, all winter long. For the remainder of 2024, the mayor will be providing brand new merch each and every month. Alright, look, we have the All Champs tees out right now, as well as the Hug Your Shadow hoodies and tees. Wear the mayor merch in style only at showfacenews.com. Get your orders in, the orders ship fast. Get it right now. Everybody's buying it. Subscribe to the mayor.